This is episode 3 of Patrick's Landing, requested by the way, and thank you for asking to have more of this novel. We'll start off where we left off last episode, where Oswald remembered that his cousin David wanted to buy the mare. He threw back his head and laughed. David wanted to buy her last winter to raise foals from her. His thoughts raced as fast as his heart was racing. I'm sure David will not turn down the chance to get the mare. She will be of more value to him than the 50 acres of land. I will go to him tomorrow and propose a deal. His laughter of joy rang out and melded with the voices of the singing birds as he saw in his mind the completion of his dream. Light of heart and feet, he ran to the back porch where his mother looked up from her work of cleaning fish. He threw his arms around her and gave her a big bear hug. And lifting her off the ground, he twirled with her like he would have with a dance partner. The surprise on her face made him laugh all the louder. When she got her scattered brains together, she yelled at him, "Oswald, put me down, you silly boy. What on earth has possessed you?" He put her down gently without answering her and ran towards the barn. At the barn door he turned to see his mother looking at him with a look that she tried to make angry. He waved and disappeared into the interior of the cool barn where 3 horses and several cows stood in their stalls. He went to one of the stalls where a black filly stood dozing. He spoke softly to her. "Steady, girl. It is only me." He put his hand on her smooth rump, and she moved over to let him into the stall. She stood still, but a quivering of muscles told him she was still nervous about him coming into her stall. However, the fact that she had willingly moved over when he first touched her proved that she was learning more confidence in his closeness. She turned her head as far as the halter rope would let her and studied him with big brown eyes. He spoke to her again, putting more gentleness in his voice. "It's okay, girl. It's time for your water and feeding, and tonight you will get a special treat." He left her and went to the wall behind the animals where the grooming tools and harnesses hung. He took from their nails a curry comb and a stiff brush like the kind his mother used to scrub the floors in the house. The curry comb was made of iron with teeth like a hair comb with a handle. He went back to the mare. She had not moved back to her position in the center of the stall, as if waiting for him. He walked up to her head and rubbed her face, nose, and mouth with his hand. She nibbled at his fingers. He laughed at her persistence when she nuzzled his arm and hand again. "I'm sorry, girl, I don't have any sugar treats for you today." She was a lovely animal, he thought. A surge of gratefulness rose up in his chest when he remembered how she had become his and the way she had grown. She had been born to an older dam, and her dam did not have enough milk to nourish her. He had heard that David, who owned the foal and her dam, was going to destroy the foal. He had bought the foal for $10, and for months fed her with cow's milk, highly enriched with pure cream to give it the quality of a mare's milk. His mother helped with the feeding when he was too tired to get up in the night to do the nursing. Between them they had pulled the tiny creature from the brink of death. She grew and grew, and here she was, 2 years old and a real beauty. Next time, thanks for watching and reading and keeping track. Have a nice day.